Good evening. I'm going to give you a tour of the Cultural Heart Center. It's on a national register of places to visit. And as you see, there's some beautiful stained glass work here. I'm going to take it around on this side. And we'll get started here in a second. This is one of the places where they store some of the souvenirs from past events. Here is a station that depicts Jesus carrying the cross. You can see that. Here's some beautiful stained glass work where Jesus is giving Peter the keys to the kingdom. As you can see, here is another station where Jesus is being assisted with the cross by two men. Here's another station where Jesus is at a feast, and he is the one on the right. Here's another station where Jesus, his clothes are being torn, as you see, and being assisted there. Here's another station, beautiful glass work, where Jesus is teaching the children. We're going down to another one. Here's a station here where Jesus is being assisted by some of the people in Golgotha. And here's another station here that shows that Jesus work at home with Joseph and Mary. As you know, his father was a carpenter. That's Jesus there as a little boy. Here's another station where it shows that Jesus is on the cross. Here's a station here where Jesus is being presented to Simeon at the temple. Mary's there. You see they have two pigeons as offering, and we'll make it around to the next station here. This one is depicting the death of Joseph, and Jesus is there and Mary is there. There's a beautiful glass work, and this particular station shows the actual death of Jesus there and Mary and the disciples. And this station here shows the birth of Jesus. There's Mary and Joseph, and there are those who are around them. And this station here is actually showing the death of Jesus. And here you can see they are heading to Egypt. Mary's on the donkey and holding the baby Jesus, and there's Joseph. Beautiful glass work. And you see a picture of the Great Hall. You see the stained glass work all the way up to the top. All the way very up to the top. Let me give you a center view. What we're actually looking at. See it here, to the right, upwards, to the left, the center where the three glasses are the choir loft. And it's a beautiful place to visit if you're ever in Augusta, Georgia. Let me take you down. This is this is the main altar here. Jesus in the center. Let me take you. This is the altar here dedicated to Mary. There's a picture of her. Another. Let me take you down the west side of the window, and we'll start there. here's a station here that actually shows Jesus falling down and bearing the cross. He has some help there. And then here's a station here, a beautiful glass stained window where Jesus is the transfiguration. Moses and Elijah, Peter, John, and James are there. Beautiful. Then here's a picture here, this station where Jesus is actually carrying the cross, and have some assistance there with those around him. Here's a picture, stained glass picture of Jesus in the garden, and he's accepting the cup of suffering from the angel who has the red wings, and Peter, John, and James are asleep. Here's another station here, Jesus bearing the cross. And here's a station here, the resurrection. You see the angel with red wings, and there's Jesus actually standing. And you can see the marks in his foot there from the nails. And the guards are, one guard is asleep and the other one is awake there. There's another one there. Beautiful. There's another station where Jesus is bearing the cross. And here is a stained glass piece of work where Jesus has presented himself to the disciples. And as you see, he is rising up into heaven. And here is another station where Jesus is falling down bearing the cross. Here is a station here where the disciples are all gathered together. And this is Pentecost. And you can probably barely see the fire over each of their heads at Pentecost where they received the Holy Ghost. Okay. That concludes our tour. I hope you enjoyed it. And it's a beautiful center. And next time you visit Augusta for the Masters, come and take a look at the Sacred Heart Cultural Center.